and welcome to the program. This is Sunday Politics live on Channels Television. I'm Sean Kimbalo here in Abuja. Well, what a past few days it has been. A most tense atmosphere in Rivers State over the past days climaxed yesterday into an even more dramatic end as both the ruling People's Democratic Party and the main opposition like the All Progressives Congress and the Labour Party all came out with literally nothing in the local government elections in Rivers State. Well, the outcome goes like this. The Action People's Party, APP, won 22 chairmanship positions out of the 23 local government seats available and up for contest in the Rivers State, where the Chief Electoral Officer of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, RSA, Alphonsus Enebeli, declared the results on Saturday in Port Harcourt. But a lot since happened. Let me backtrack just a bit. We saw an even very interesting scenario playing out where people went out to vote amidst all of those legal and political gymnastics that we saw over the past few days. But people of Rivers State, they went to the poll. Those who say, we will not, political parties say, do not go. Court order saying, don't do this. They're on another court is saying, do this and do that. There's a lot of confusion in the air about that local government election. And interestingly, Akwa Ibom did his own local government election, and PDP won about 98% of the local government seats up for grabs. And almost everybody, people didn't even notice that Akwa Ibom had his own. But Rivers State is an exceptional case, and we saw people went to the poll, of course, and voted. But one thing happened. We saw the incident that happened at the APC office in Port Harcourt, and there's been reactions towards that. What exactly could have gone wrong? Take a listen, of course, to Mr. Tony Okocha.
Some gun-trotting young men with their explosive and all that came here and dropped the first explosive. Maybe because the second one they dropped around that side did not detonate. They came back the second time where you see to burn the structure. Look at the security house is gone. Behind me, you will see too that there was also an attempt. It was just our boys, not an attempt, they did. Our boys now came, our people came, and they were able to put out the fire. We had made entry to police, police station. The DPO came himself to ascertain the level and extent of damage. So when the governor said that he's ready for war, that it is his last fight, even against a judgment of court that has been served on him, that he had made references to over and over again. So what else? Is APC Secretariat here any voting unit? There's no voting unit here. So it was deliberate to see how they can annihilate us. It is deliberate to see how they can embarrass us. It is a deliberate attempt to see how they can decimate us.
That's from the APC, of course. I don't know why the pictures of the voting, which I like our viewers to see of what really went down, how things went. In some areas, it was raining. In some other areas, it was pretty much straightforward how the voting exercise went in Port Harcourt on Saturday. And well, it all dovetailed till very late in the night when results started trickling in. It was the APP which came out of the blues, where you have the big parties, the PDP, APC, the Labour Party, but APP is a party that took the day. And of course, earlier today, Governor Siminalayi Opara sworn in the 23 newly elected local government chairmen in Rivers State. The exercise held at the Executive Chamber of the Government House in Port Harcourt, the state capital, earlier today. And this comes a day after the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission conducted an election at the grassroots. Well, the event also saw in attendance the governor of Bauchi State, Senator Bala Mohammed, who is also the chair of the PDP Governors Forum. Although the PDP shot blank as far as the result is concerned, but it does look like it was a celebration of the PDP. The governor says he was happy about the success of the LG election. He says that it takes the help of God to survive the past few days. Let me allow you to listen to Governor Bala Mohammed.
Yes, we have lost as a party, and that is why we are running from this. Again, he has established himself as a governor and the pride of all the governors of Nigeria. At the subnational level, you cannot just ignore a governor. A governor is the chief executive. He can do anything. He can spring surprises because the Nigerian state is run by governors at the subnational level. Even the federal government is a tenant. Nigerians live in the states and in local governments. And that's why what he did to me is very, very proactive and creative, irrespective of the fact that he knew his party would lose.
All right, that's Governor Bala Mohammed who spoke. After there was a meeting after the swearing. Let me allow you to listen to the sight and sound of the swearing in which held today.
Ensure that you be I use the word sound. Open your doors. Embrace everyone. And I assure you that nothing is bigger and greater than that. That is the structure. I want to charge you to be peace-loving. I'm aware that they are mobilizing 20 people per unit to go and confront you tomorrow when you resume in your local government headquarters. But please, if they're coming with violence, avoid them.
That's Governor Similayi Fubara today at a swearing. Let's get a few minutes to look at exactly what is going on in Rivers State. It's too much of controversy that we have seen over the past few days. One of those who are in the lead, in the front line of all of this political upheaval, if you may call it, is the former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Austin Opara, who joins us live from Port Harcourt in Rivers State. Thank you so much. It's good to see you, Right Honorable Opara.
Thank you, Shehu. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. You are a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party. But, I mean, in your lifetime, you've seen a situation where your party, the sitting ruling political party, went to the LG election, shot blank. APC, shot blank. Labour Party, shot blank. APP, which we, well, politically speaking, we do know, and a lot of Nigerians know, that this is perhaps driven by the state governor. But how do you describe that kind of political complexity that has being the, well, the definition of reverse politics as of today?
Yeah, thank you, Shehu. What we are seeing, I'm finding now, is a situation that one man wants to control all the political structures in the state. That's where we are. You know, it's only crab that eats with two hands. Crab is eating with both hands. A man wants to be in control of APC structure. He wants to be in control of PDP structure in a state, in a democracy. How do you explain that? So we found ourselves, and I think the governor found himself in a situation where the party structure is not in his hands. So he stayed away from the election, but he insisted on conducting the election. And trust me, we should give credit to Governor Fubara, because from all indications, by the end of this month, if any state that does not have a democratically elected local government structure may not receive your money. What's the implication? It means that civil servants at local government level will not be paid, families will be deprived. So Governor Fubara was selfless in this situation, sacrificed and ensured that rather than his party, rather than go on party line, let there be an election so that the state will continue to benefit from the situation. And that's where we found ourselves. And for me, I have no difficulty with it. I voted yesterday, but the people who think that they are alpha and omega in control of all parties said they are not going to contest the election. But the election held.
But how do you describe it also as you are a party man? If there is a sitting governor who did not, who is said to have supported and built a structure for another political party and fed another political party in an election, how much of an anti-party, or how do you describe that kind of scenario?
Yeah, so you cannot describe that as anti-party because his party where he belongs. And if you listen to his inauguration speech today at the swearing in, he said he's still a member of the People's Democratic Party. So his party opted out from the election. And how do you explain that? A PDP state, yet PDP's leadership in the state said they are opting out of the election. So he decided that the elections should hold. Now, let me make this point to you and to Nigerians. Benue had election. Akwa Ibom had election. Nobody heard about Akwa Ibom election or Benue election. But in Rivers State, I can tell you, look at the results. APP won 22. AA won 1 out of the 23 local governments. In the councillorship, 319 wards, about 6 or 7 parties won. That is to show you how liberal and how free the contest was in Rivers State. Benue is different. That's an APC state. APC won all the chairmanship slots and all the councillorship seats. So I think
let me ask you,
Governor Fubara deserves some.
Honorable Opara,
yes. Let
me ask you, you are a friend, a supporter, once a supporter, and a huge side player with former Governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike. Where do you stand today?
Clearly, I'm a PDP member. I stand with Governor Sim Fubara in Rivers State, and I stand with the people of Rivers State. And I say so without mincing words. Yes, you are right. I was with former Governor Nyesom Wike. But let me even enlighten you and listeners a little more. In 2015, I was his chairman of his inauguration committee. In 2019, I was chairman of his inauguration committee. In 2019, I was his agent at the collation. In 2022, I was his agent at the presidential primary that he was thoroughly defeated by Atiku. Right? So, yes, we are political associates, but now we no longer are.
I mean, can one describe that as some kind of betrayal? And on the other side, you know what they're saying, that your likes are now fair weather friends. You were there, and some of you argued and debated in the emergence of Governor Similaye Fubara, whom some of the people in the PDP said it's unfair for Wike to have brought a Fubara to power. But now they say it's a fair weather situation for you now to be against Nyesom Wike. At what point did you depart from supporting Nyesom Wike?
Okay, so it's good to put the record straight. I told you that up till his primaries, I was his agent, right? So, and the primary came after the emergence of Governor Sim Fubara as the candidate of PDP in Rivers State. So his primary came after. But the point of disagreement was that he decided to leave, not to support the PDP candidate. And we said, no, we are loyal PDP members. We will support PDP all the way. So we worked for PDP Atiku, and we supported Sim for the governorship. So we were PDP. So that was the point of disagreement, where on his own he clearly felt, oh no, he cannot support PDP because he lost the primaries for governorship, presidency, and lost the bid to become the running mate Atiku. So if it is a matter of betrayal, I can tell you that clearly he betrayed PDP and betrayed all of us. We all played major roles for his emergence in 2015, clearly, and he knows it. But today, all you hear is that he's the governor, he was the governor, nobody, clearly, you know, you've said it clearly. we all were part of making him. Two people that, aside God, first God, the next is former first lady, Patience Jonathan, another is Prince Uche Secondus. Then we are the next level. But what is his relationship with all those people today?
So let me ask you, legally speaking, where do you think this election will stand in the eye of the law? This local government election, there is a substantive judgment of court saying that election as a K-leg, as far as those 7 points position of the Honorable Justice Wite's court in Abuja has come out to proceed that, look, there are issues and there are positions of court on that election. There are other court orders which are injunctive in nature that have come before that. Though there are those who, legal minds, who will say there's going to be a fundamental problem with that local government election. Are you worried about that?
Did I hear you say Justice Wike's court?
No, I didn't say Justice Wike. I didn't say Wike.
Oh, because I'm beginning to wonder. But let me respond to you clearly. Let me respond to you. Which was the first order of court that was gotten? It was the order that said the election should hold before the Federal High Court order that came. But beyond that,
no, one is an injunction. Just for a moment, sir, so that we can put perspective for our viewers to understand and not confuse them. The order coming from the High Court in Rivers State is an injunction, which is which expires. It has a deadline of which it can expire. But the judgment was a substantive judgment from the Federal High Court. So legally speaking, there are those who will say one is momentary. There is a more permanent one, which is a position of the Federal High Court. So that's perhaps the perspective. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, Sharon, let me even go with you without even conceding. Let's assume with what you've said. What is the lifespan of an interim order? 7 days, assuming. That order was given on the 30th. The election held on the 5th. Has it lapsed? But that is semantics. Let's go to the issue. Section 84 of the Electoral Act says no court can stop an election. And we should be careful because we are setting wrong precedent in this country. Otherwise, a court will give an order stopping the presidential election. A court will give an order. We should be careful. It's an election. And there are tribunals after. There is the tribunal, there is the appeal tribunal. Why don't they go there if there are issues? If there are issues. So the elections have held, and I'm sure you saw people voting. I voted yesterday. I'm sure you saw it. Rivers people voted, and today they were sworn in. So what is the issue?
Let me ask you quickly, so we wrap up this, Honorable Opara. Mr. Atiku Abubakar is coming out to say that Rivers people are resolute and reject oppression. Governor Fubara has said desperate situation calls for desperate actions. And I'm imagining that this is perhaps the first of a more troublesome legal and political times that we might be seeing in Rivers State going forward. But from your own standpoint, what kind of statement does the yesterday event or the event of the past days or today, the outcome of today, what does it portend for the politics of Rivers State?
Clearly, what it portends is that Rivers people are tired of oppression. Rivers people are tired of emperorship. Rivers people are tired of dictatorship.
Is there an emperor? Is there a dictator in Rivers politics?
There was.
Who is that?
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know. You might want to expand.
No, you listen to me. You know the difference? The difference now is that we have a governor who wants to serve people, not to be served. Not a governor who Adolf Hitler is his mentor, or Trump. No, so this is the situation.
Who is the person you are talking about? It does look like you are talking in proverbs. It's better to talk in proverbs. I heard that. Okay.
So Rivers people, what you have seen within these few days is that Rivers people feel liberated. Rivers people are happy. They came out in their numbers to vote, and they are excited. So you have your reporters in Port Harcourt. Let them go to the streets of Port Harcourt and see the excitement in the mind and the faces of the people of Rivers State.
Thank you so much indeed. But if there is a way to resolving these political problems in Rivers State, what would you suggest? You are an elder statesman as far as the politics of Rivers State is concerned.
Yes. Thank you very much. I'm an elder, and I say it without, I've said it, and I'm repeating. Clearly, the way forward is we have a sitting governor. If you are dissatisfied with him, be patient till 2027. Prepare yourselves, go to the polls. If you defeat him, so be it. But for now, there's a sitting governor because the state is suffering from all the bickerings. The state needs peace so that we can continue to develop and get ourselves better.
All right.
But Sean, before you go, let me make a point to you. Let me make a point, please. Listen, I went to vote yesterday because Nigerians should see this. We should condemn the action of the police. They said they were backing out of the election, no problems. But until I got to voting point and came back, I never saw one police on the road. The normal police blockade on the road, they removed. So it could be described that police yesterday in Rivers State were on strike. If there was robbery, the people would have gone free. If there was kidnap, they would have gone free. But another dimension to it is that we can hold elections in this country without police. That's one message that has come out from the Rivers State election.
All right. Right, Honorable Austin Opara, former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, thank you so much indeed for your time tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.